Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Josie, and I am a mom to 3 small kids who currently live in the Caldas da Rainha, Portugal area, otherwise known as the Silver Coast. My channel is designated to help families with their move to Portugal, specifically the Silver Coast area. So let's say you've seen my previous videos or you've already researched the Silver Coast area and realize that you fell in love with it, but you just don't know where to live. I wanted to create a couple different videos showcasing areas that are within a 30-minute drive to Caldas da Rainha. So today I wanted to focus on Arelho, which is about a 10 to 15-minute drive west of Caldas. It's along the beach, so you will get more of a beach vibe if that's what you're going for. It's a really cute town. It has everything that you could possibly need for an everyday living. Obviously, the bigger groceries will be in Caldas, but it has a little mini market here. It has a bunch of different restaurants and cafes, a pharmacy, a post office, everything you could possibly need. So I want to kind of take you on a walking tour today. I'll kind of guide you around. I love visiting this area. My kids specifically love this area so much because there's an awesome playground, but I'll show that to you in the next clips. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, and comment below if you are interested in seeing more areas, or if you have a specific area that you want me to focus on. Just comment below and I will try to head over there. All right, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so we are, I think, at the start of the city. There are some restaurants down there that are actually pretty popular, so I think I'll try to walk up there maybe afterwards or something. But if you were to put Arelho in the Google Maps, this is kind of where they'll start you off at. So let me show you around. Now over here is kind of nice. It has its own butcher, which I've gone into a few times just because the guy is really nice, and they have a huge selection. Then over here they have a chicken place. It's like a peri-peri place, and that is also super popular, especially in the summertime, but it's open all year round. Then over here they do have a fresh fruit and veggie market. I don't know who owns that house, but it's so cute. And since I'm walking a bit, I might as well talk to you too. So people have asked, I feel like this is always a question, and I know I always kind of touch on the subject about the weather here. I've always seen people say, oh, it's super windy and rainy and wet, which they're not wrong about in certain aspects. I don't find it as windy as people may say, and I don't find it as wet. Sure, they have a morning dew, especially here in the Podge area. There's morning dew, but usually it lets up. Like right now, it's mid-December, almost mid-December, and it's 52 degrees at 9 a.m. and it's gonna be 63. Given it is a warmer week, but I think the coldest it gets here is like maybe in the 40s, and that's only really in January and February, I believe. But I will let you know. But right now I am wearing a light jacket, which I plan on taking off in the next couple of hours because it is actually pretty warm when you start walking. This one's a little coffee shop, and it's really cute because in the summertime they actually have seats with umbrellas out here, and it's really nice to just kind of people watch while you're having a nice cup of coffee. Plus they have the best pastel de natas here. Then you have a restaurant here. Mind you, I'm still on the same street. It's actually one of the main streets to get into Foz, and that's probably why you hear all the cars too. I hope you guys can hear me. So this is a bar restaurant here, but this area is also super flat as well. So in case you have mobility issues or looking for a flat area to live in, this is pretty flat. I can walk it without really any issues. Then we're gonna come across some restaurants and cafes. You'll see the locals out in the morning having their cup of coffee. In case you're wondering about public transportation, there's a bus stop right there that will take you into the city as well as surrounding areas. Here is a bank that they have here. I think they have a few banks, but they have this one. Over here is kind of like a bike rental, surfboard rental. I think they have canoeing, kayaking, everything that you can need water-wise is located in there. There's the pharmacy. Sorry, like I said, this is a main road, so you'll hear a lot of cars drive by, especially this early in the morning. And as you can see right there in the distance, that is the lagoon. Now I went off to the side a bit where the pharmacy is because there are some more restaurants and cafes. So it's like a cute little area to go to, especially if you want your kids to kind of run around. This is super cute. Like I've taken my kids to this area here because there isn't much going on in this area, so the kids like to go up this area here and kind of run around a bit. So just in front of this pharmacy is this huge plot of land that this person owns, and it's kind of nice because you'll see peacocks here and some sheep, some goats. So I don't know if you can see over there, but you'll see them. The kids really enjoy seeing that. Look how gigantic this sidewalk is. I just like coming here sometimes just to walk my dog because, again, it's flat, it's large, and I mean, it's just really nice. All right, so further down that road, because I've been walking down the same road, you'll see this open area with free gym equipment, and you'll find people using this gym equipment, which is kind of nice. And you'll also see lots and lots of dogs in this area because it's a large grassy area for dogs to kind of run around and do their business. It's just so peaceful here. Oh, do you see that bus right there? That's the bus that picks you up and drops you off here. So that Redespressau actually takes you from Caldas to Faj a couple times in a day. There's two stops. There's one stop where I showed you previously, and the other stop to the beach, which I think actually is only seasonal, the one to the beach. So, but you have the main one here, which honestly, a walk to the beach is maybe like 15 minutes from here. So it's not too long of a walk. So straight ahead, you'll find the post office right here, as well as the junta if you need to get your residency here. So that's the post office, the Posta de Correios. And then past that, there is, I think it's a preschool, like a daycare, though I might be wrong and it might be like an elementary school, but I'm not quite sure. But I believe it's a daycare. And this is the playground that we visit frequently. I mean, frequently, my kids are always asking to come here almost every other day. So we do hike out here just for this playground because my personal experience, I think it's the best playground that I have seen so far in the Caldas area, given I've only been to like 5 or 6. But if you're looking for a safe playground that's enclosed and you aren't worried about your children falling and hurting themselves, this is the best playground that I have found so far, with the most activities too, because this playground has sand as the base, which first off is awesome because in the summertime my kids like to take off their shoes and just run around. And they haven't gotten hurt or anything like that because there's nothing in the sand that we found so far, other than a worm, but that's nature. But also, this playground has a zip line, has obviously slides, swings, a seesaw. So this is a gate to get in. And as you can see, the whole area is filled with sand. This is a zip line here. The swing, or not, sorry, the slide, a little playhouse area, the swing set, lots of chairs, trash cans, a little picnic area, which is super nice to come to, and the seesaw. So Again, my children love it here, and it's very convenient. And then over here is a big area to play soccer or whatnot. So my son usually likes to kick the ball there. So, and it's super cute. In the summertime, you'll see they plant all these different flowers in those planters. So it's always lined with pretty flowers. It's just a really nice area to hang out. And again, that's the main road that I walked from. So starting from the very beginning of the video up until now. Now I said that Foz is pretty flat, but I have to put a little disclaimer because it's not all flat. You'll find above me, you'll see all these homes on a higher area. And it's true, there are a lot of homes that are obviously higher up, but if you wanted to live along the main road that I was walking on, it's pretty flat. But if you are a person that loves a view, it has some amazing views if you want to live higher up, and then you'll be able to see the lagoon right behind me, and then obviously the beach is that way. All right, since I'm walking, I might as well answer some questions that people have messaged me about too. So I know someone had mentioned or asked how damp does it get inside the house? It does get pretty damp, I'm not gonna lie. I think I showed to you in my previous video just how my windows are in the morning time, around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. It looks like I had taken a shower, but all throughout my house, and there's like steam. I did find different ways to help with that. So we do have the fireplace on. Like, we'll light a fire even in 60-degree weather, to be honest. We'll light a fire probably about midday, and then we'll let it keep running until we go to bed, which will warm up the house and prevent the dampness in the morning. We also have a dehumidifier that we run, which has also helped. So there are different ways to help with the dampness of the house, and obviously the newer the house, the less dampness you're gonna get. But it is December, and like I said, it's pretty warm for December. It'll be 60 degrees, or maybe 65 today, I'm not quite sure. So it's gonna be pretty warm. So a lot of people have also said to just have your windows open when it's 65 and just let the moisture escape, and that will help. Given if you don't have direct sunlight, that's gonna be an issue because your house will get more damp and cold than someone that had the sun hitting their house all the time. So when you're choosing a house, just make sure it has proper sunlight, and also a fireplace is always nice, or some sort of heating for your house, because I can't imagine living in our house with no heating at all. I guess you can always go and buy a portable heater, but if there's already one in the house, it's so much easier. All right, and now we're coming across this area over here. This is a really big RV campsite. I don't know how much it costs to actually have your camper stay there overnight, but I see it always packed, and it's nice because you do have the lagoon there, and I see people fishing, people having barbecue, so that's always nice. And again, it's still on the main road here. I'm just walking along this main road, and you'll find all these campers. It's really, really popular in summertime, so I don't know if you have to book in advance, but that's also, it's a nice place to go if you have an RV. All right, so I continue walking up that main road, and now I'm at the beach, and I just had lunch right now, but I'm going to start recording and showing you around. So along the strip here, there is a staircase that takes you up to the top of Foz, and that's also a really nice view. So along this beach coast, you'll find a bunch of restaurants that are still open in December. So I pretty much came from that direction over here, and I just walked along. here is the lagoon. And just right over here is the beach. And you can see how clean the sand is too, so it's really pretty. So this is the beach, and it's really, it's a really big beach. And if you ever head over here, I always love eating at that restaurant right there because they have tables right on the sand. It is a little bit pricier than the others, but it has such a great view and the kids love playing in the sand while I'm eating lunch. And I love these sidewalks too. They're huge, and I just love the Portuguese sidewalk designs. So over there, that's the top of Foz do Arelho. All right, so I wanted to take my car here just so I can now show you how quick it is from the beach to the center of Foz do Arelho. So the area that I showed you before with all the little shops. And we'll do a quick time lapse, but honestly, it'll take maybe all of like 2 or 3 minutes. So guys, it's actually the next day and I just dropped off the kids and I wanted to drive back over here to kind of show you pretty much the western side of Foz where the beach is. It is absolutely spectacular. So you get the benefits of like a mini town that I showed you, and then you also get this whole area to kind of enjoy as well.